In this video, I'm going to break down our $1 million Instagram funnel. So if you're tired of social media's frustrating algorithm and cold DMs, this is how you can automate your business to generate 10K a month, 20K a month, 50K a month, and even 100K a month without ever sending cold DMs or relying on social media. Guys, it's 2024 and the game is different. You used to be able to just post something, get leads, and start converting them into customers and, pretty much at ease. But in 2024, it's a lot different. And I'm not saying that to scare you, because that does still work. However, it's extremely hard to grow on social media without the power of paid ads these days, without traffic, which is why most people quit their business because it's far too time consuming, or most people aren't patient enough to see the result with organic content, posting and messaging people. In my opinion, in my experience, this is not just the easiest and fastest way to scale your coaching business in 2024, but also the best way to scale your business without relying on social media to make you money, without posting content and just getting 300 views and looking at the people that are getting 1 million views and comparing yourself to them, and without sending 100 cold DMs, which definitely isn't sustainable yourself. Most people get tired and they quit. And I've done it, so I get it. And we've coached hundreds of clients to do this, so we understand the pain and frustration that you're going through. Now, in this video, I'm not going to hold anything back here. I'm going to take you inside the entire infrastructure of the automations, the advertising strategies, everything you need to do that helped me generate $1 million in 2023. So at the end of this video, you can put it in place for yourself, or you can decide to have us implement it for you. You can basically copy and paste it right into your business for you. It's up to you. So before we get into too much, first things first is, I want you to know that you're in the right place. So I'm Eric Anthony Klima. If you don't know who I am, at this point, I've scaled 2 coaching companies. I was crazy about fitness. I was a bodybuilder. I worked at LA Fitness. So I started an online fitness business and scaled it to 50K a month. Okay. I got the 2 Comma Club Award last year for making $1 million through one funnel, which only 950 entrepreneurs in the whole world have achieved. And I've helped over 700 coaches build and scale their online coaching business. And right now I'm generating anywhere between 150K cash to 200K cash per month in collected cash. Okay. So I've walked the walk, and the fastest way to get to where you want to go is learning from someone that's done what you want to do. Now, this is just a kind of a look into, our data and stuff like that. So as you can see here, it's only April 15th as I'm recording this video. And this month, this is actually a terrible month for us, but we've booked 254 sales calls this month and generated 48K cash, as you can see right here. And this is, again, honestly, what I consider to be a very bad month. But as you can see, of last year, without this IG funnel, I was only at $65,000. So between January to April 2023, I only made 65K. So maybe 10, 20K a month. This year, using this IG funnel, I'm already at $456,000 in cash collected. And most coaches won't show you their net volume. As you can see here, $425,000. So any refunds, that's including everything, subtractions and all that sort of stuff. Okay. So using this IG funnel, I've been able to scale my business by 605%, which is like unheard of. Immediately when I implemented this, it was a huge shift. This is what allowed for me to get the 2 Comma ClickFunnels Award and do everything that I've done so far, all by using the Instagram funnel that I'm going to walk you guys through right now. Okay. So clients that we've worked with that we've helped also implement this, clients like Patricia, who's at 37K cash collected per month. Jesus, we've helped him go from, and just let me go back a little bit. Patricia actually started her business only making $2 to maybe $1,000 per month. And in her first month, she made 13K. And then 3 months down the line, she hit 37K cash, which is incredible. Jesus started his business with us. First month made 10K. Second month made 30K. Third month made another 30K. Fourth month, it was like the same thing. So all in all, he's made 100K in the past 4 months of working with us in cash, maybe even a little bit more. Okay. And this is just to show you about me so that you know that you're in the right place, because the fastest way to get to where you want to go is learning from someone that's done what you want to do. So we just actually recently had our in-person mastermind event in Miami, which our mastermind events are freaking amazing. So, 30 of our clients gathered together in a room and masterminded together. All entrepreneurs who are growing their coaching business as well. We rented 2 yachts for them because, we appreciate our clients and we want to show you guys a good time. We spoke and gave them higher level strategy, 7-figure strategies for them to learn as well. Okay. So again, I'm just showing you that, you're in the right place if you really, truly want to grow your business in 2024. Okay. Now, who's this for? This is for online coaches. This is for online fitness coaches, health coaches, fitness professionals, and veterans to fitness who want to make more income in the online space by selling a digital product. And this is also for the people who have the funds to invest in ads. Okay, this definitely costs you money to run ads. You have to spend money before you make money with paid ads. So if you don't have money for paid ads, this training might not be good for you. Okay, if you're not a coach, then this definitely isn't for you. If you're not a fitness professional who wants to build a coaching business, this definitely is not for you. Okay, just to be clear and transparent, you can just hop off the page now. Okay, now I want to take you through the roadmap of the $1 million IG funnel and what's inside of the back end and everything. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to fill your sales calendar every single week to look like this. As you can see, this is, some weeks we book up to 100 freaking sales calls, fully packed. And these are 2 closers calendars. Okay, so there's 2 people that are taking calls and they're both fully jam packed. And I want to help you do the same exact thing. I'm going to show you the inside of my ads account live. Okay. Just so you can kind of see what the ad spend looks like and our return on it. I'm going to give you a 20,000 foot overview of what we call conversion-based marketing. And yeah, it's actually pretty simple, guys. So it all starts with the advertisement, the traffic. Okay. People then take action on seeing the advertisement. So they DM you a keyword. They say, I'm ready to roll. They either show immediate interest into what you have to sell, what you might be potentially offering, or you offer something for free in exchange for the information. And then that conversation leads to a sales call. It's that freaking simple. So it goes ad, they take action, and then it leads to a sale, a certain percentage, right? And it is a numbers game. So this is the high overlooking overview of the 7-figure funnel that we have for you. This is the same exact funnel that's made me $1 million in cash in the past 12 months. And I'm going to walk you through it step by step what each one of them mean. Okay. If you'd like to take a screenshot, I would highly suggest that. That way there you actually have an action plan and you can follow it. And this is the same funnel that my clients are using to generate leads without having to rely on social media working in their favor or not. So at the top of the funnel, we have our reels, okay, which is like videos. We have our paid ads and we have our pictures. So this is where our traffic is going to come from. Okay. This is where eyeballs come from. And think about it like this. The more eyeballs that you have, the more money that you make, which is why organic is so hard, because it's really challenging to get eyeballs on your stuff. So the goal of the top of the funnel right here is to get as many qualified people to know about your stuff as possible. The more qualified people that know about your stuff means the more money that you make. So again, you have reels, you have ads, and you have pictures, which all drive traffic to your page. The best bet to drive traffic is from all 3, because all 3 ways are going to get people to know about your stuff. However, the problem with organic is that you're competing against influencers. The algorithm is challenging. It's always changing constantly, and it's unreliable if you're not freaking amazing at content, if you're not like a superstar, which is why we need something to accelerate that path, which is where paid ads comes in to force traffic to your page. So here's a few example of reels. These are just talking head stuff. And just in case you don't know what reels are, and they definitely work, don't get me wrong, but again, you're relying on social media to generate traffic for you. Okay. Paid ads is going to be the best way to scale in 2024 if you truly want to scale. And it's very simple. Ads just like this have made me money. That freaking simple. Just pictures and videos, short 15-second videos. So these are just a few examples of paid ads that we've done that have worked well for us. 105 viral hooks, 30 viral reel scripts for free. So this is where they take action. They message us hooks, and then, we'll trickle down the rest of the funnel. Okay. This is where we offer something for free on the front end, which can be an ebook, That can be a lead magnet, a video similar to this, whatever it is, to just get them to take action, collect their information, and carry that conversation forward. Now, what makes a good ad? I want to show you guys inside my ads account really quick, just to kind of give you a quick overlook. Now, what I want you guys to keep in mind is that everybody's like, especially newbies, they're always concerned about the cost per lead. Okay, that's not the most important KPI. I've seen ads get me really low cost per lead, but really crappy leads, right? What makes good ads is actually your cost per quality book call, your cost per quality call taken, and your cost per acquisition, meaning what you're paying to get someone to become a customer. And above all is your return on your actual ad spend. Because what's most important is getting a return on your advertisement, right? So you could have a super low lead cost, but at the end of the day, it doesn't equal an ROI, because if the leads suck, it's not going to help you. This is the problem with like ads agencies, people who come to you and they're like, yeah, we'll just run your ads for you, is because they optimize for the lowest lead cost, which doesn't always equal a sale. This is a huge mistake with new coaches who run ads. They just want cheap leads, and that's not going to be the indicator of a successful ad campaign. So in front of you, this is just one ad campaign, or a few of our ad campaigns. And as you can see where it says cost per result, those are basically the cost per lead. So on average, we spend anywhere between $20 to $30. So some of them are getting $4 leads. Some of them are getting, $3.88. Some of them are getting $43 leads. And we keep them running based on the ROIs of the ad, the cost per acquisition and ROIs. All these other metrics, they have, indicators. They're important, but they're not nearly as important as the metrics that I mentioned above, especially when it comes to the IG funnel strategy. So we get anywhere between a 5 and our best months, a 10x return on cash with our ads. As you can see, as I showed you before, we've spent $16,000 this month on ads, just in case you don't believe me, this month, April to April, whatever. And we've made, like $48,000 in cash. By the end of the day, we'll probably bring it a little bit more. And again, this is a bit of a bad month. But going back to what we came here for, this is what your ads account looks like. And I'm just showing you this so you don't think we're making any fluff, that we're not running ads or something like that. So the ad setup is actually really quite simple. Okay, so I'm just going to click on a random one that we're running this month, just to take you inside of what that looks like. Okay, and just show you the setup and how easy it is. So it's very simple. We just, have a very simple ad like this. That's running. You got the copy. Make sure you put copy in there. And for the targeting, actually, we find that just using Advantage Plus is working really well right now. And as you can see, we're directing it just to Instagram messages right here. You put messaging app. Make sure you label everything. Okay. And budget's only at $50 a day. So this one's in that testing phase. And for audience, we don't even put anything. Facebook these days is so smart. They made running ads like 20 times easier than in the past. And we just use Advantage Plus audience versus back then, you had to, we still do it, but back then you had to enter, job descriptions, demographics, interests, so on and so forth. So it's actually gotten a lot easier. And like I showed you with this ad, we're getting leads for, I forgot, it was about $5 to $10. And as you can see here, these are one of the other campaigns that we're running. And these are the numbers that are most important. So cost per book call, when it first started, was $96. Cost per taken call was $211. I tracked the other numbers, but these are the most important. ROI 6.1. So on this ad, we had a cost per acquisition of $931, which is super low in our industry, meaning we paid $931 to acquire a new customer, and this is all real data. Now, as you can see here, the cash collected is $142,000, and I'll show you the ad spend in a second. So for this specific ad, $27,000 spent, okay? This is like the total of the ad. The cost per taken call was $211, which is pretty solid, right? It's within KPIs between $300 to $400. And the cash ROI is actually 5x. So it's actually a little bit more because I got to update this. And the ROI on revenue is 6.1. So we've collected $142,000 off of just spending $27,000 in ad spend. And some of our ads, we get even up to a 10x, like our retargeting ads and a couple other ads that we're running as well. So what makes a successful ad, right? Simple, very straightforward, like I showed you before. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Very, very short, right? If you're doing video ads, I would suggest 15 seconds, 30 seconds max. Sometimes a 1 minute one could be successful, but it's hard to keep people's attention for that long. You want it to be attention grabbing, right? So I could suggest maybe walking around while taping yourself, being excited, not being like, hey guys, like that's not really going to work too well. And a good hook, right? The hook is extremely, extremely important. Right now with ads, the most important thing is the copy and creative, which is basically the advertisement that's being shown to people. And you want to be enthusiastic, right? You want to be, upbeat on the actual ad so people are listening, they're paying attention, and are watching the whole entire thing and taking the next step. Great. Now, the second part of the funnel is your Instagram profile. So we just covered the traffic part, which is going to come from your reels, your paid ads, and your pictures. Now they're all going to go into your Instagram. So you need to have your Instagram optimized for success and conversions. So first things first, you want a good one-liner, which clearly communicates what you offer. You want people to know exactly what you do when they step on your page. Okay, because a lot of this traffic, not everybody's going to message you. Some of them are going to go on your page, look at your stuff. They're going to check you out before purchasing. Next thing is you want a call to action, right? So that mine is DM me 10K for the info. Okay, my one-liner is I help coaches scale their business with my IG autopilot system. So people know exactly what I do. I help coaches scale, right? My call to action is DM me 10K for info. So as soon as someone messages me 10K from the traffic, I know it's on and popping, right? Next thing is you want a link in your bio. So what I have is a free lead magnet, which is one of those free things you're going to offer for people to take action. So they click it, they watch it, and they schedule a call. Next thing you have is your story highlights. You want highlights that kind of paint a picture of your life, right? So I like having one with case studies, our events, right? Showing authority and credibility. You want to show stuff that shows you're the man or you're the woman. Testimonials, there's a crap load on there. Client wins and, our YouTube page. And then there's another one that has a story. At the very least, you want to have 3 that shows authority and credibility. And then finally, you want pinned authority posts. So I have one of me speaking at our mastermind event. Then I have Jesus's testimonial of him making 30K cash. And then I have one of my stories. So that way people can know me, like me, and trust me immediately when they step on the page. And they know exactly what I do, right? So now we're going to get into the DM conversation. So now that you have traffic coming in, it's now time to get the conversations going with the people to lead it to a book sales call. It's now time to put this on autopilot and build out automations using AI software, like the software that we build out for our clients, which is called Legends 360. You can sign up to that if you want. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you don't, I would highly suggest using something like ManyChat. Okay. Now we actually build out this software for our clients with all the automations built in, which actually auto respond to all your leads, which increases your lead to speed. Your speed to lead, meaning you're going to convert more people. Okay. But if not, you can use ManyChat, which is one of my favorites, which is amazing. I actually still use it to auto respond to all your leads so you can quickly move these conversations to book sales calls. Okay. When you have high volume, I definitely suggest to place an appointment setter in your business to handle all these leads so that you can just get booked sales calls while you're sleeping. Because if you're doing this right, you're going to have so many leads that you're going to get carpal tunnel syndrome, which is a good problem to have, right? What we do for our clients is we actually place a proven appointment setter. So we go out, hire, train them, and put them in your business to handle all your leads for you, plus the AI automation to book sales calls for you on autopilot. Now, the goal of this conversation is part of the funnel. Okay, it's for you to book sales calls, again, on autopilot. The goal of the conversation is to qualify and then book sales calls. So basically, you ask a few questions, which I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to show you examples. You offer the call. They fill out the application, okay? And then they go on the closing call. Simple as that. And I'm going to show you an example of just the DM conversations right here. So as you can see here, they entered the keyword scale. We simply had the AI bot respond within 10 seconds. I said, thanks for showing interest. I got all the details for you in a sec. Mind if I ask a couple questions to see if I can help out? Of course, feel free to ask. Okay, cool. So where are you at with your business? You know, they told us a little bit about them, and we asked about 2 more questions. Okay, awesome. So what's your goal, right? I want to accomplish blah, 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 blah. Awesome. It's actually totally doable. You just need the right systems in place. You know, what have you tried? Okay, cool. You know, she said whatever. And then we offered the call. So we asked about 3 questions just to make sure they're a good fit, or our appointment setters did, right? Which we help you implement, or you can go out and hire yourself. We dropped a calendar link. They booked the call, and we just sent a confirmation message. Is that easy? That simple to get clients in 2024 using our IG funnel, okay? Now, they're going to go to the sales call, right? Now they're directed to the sales call, okay? Now, about 60% are going to show up to these sales calls, okay? I can guarantee you not 100% will, and that's just the game. It's a numbers game at the end of the day. And you're going to close about 25 to 35% with paid ads, okay? So again, just to run through this, the traffic comes from your reels, your paid ads, your pictures. They go to your Instagram profile. They then message you a keyword to get your free training or to learn more about what you have to offer. You qualify them through the DMs, send them to a calendar, which is going to qualify them more for them to apply. They go to a sales call, and then they close. Now, only about 5 to 20% of people are actually going to qualify and get on the, book a sales call. 60% are going to show up, and you're going to close 25 to 35% of the people that show up, okay? This is definitely a numbers game, and it's the same thing with organic traffic, right? Which is why you need a lot of volume in 2024 to win, because only 5 to 20% are actually going to convert into customers or book a sales call, I should say, right? So if you got 100 leads that come in, only between 5 and 20 are actually going to book a sales call. And then out of that 20, 60% are going to show up. So that's about 11 people. And then out of that 11 people, you're going to close 1 or 2 of them. Okay. Maybe 3 if you're really good at closing, like some of our clients are. Okay. Which is pretty damn solid, right? So imagine if you get 100 leads per week, right? Just 100 leads, which isn't that much. It's about 500 per week if you're getting leads at $5 per lead. Or let's say $10 per lead. You're spending $1,000 per week. Okay, on paid ads. Okay, you don't have to spend that much, but just giving you an easy context. About 5 to 20 of them should book a call, right? And then you should close 1 or 2 of them, meaning whatever you're charging, let's say you're charging $2,000 per customer, that's $4,000 per week. If you're charging $10,000 per customer, that's $20,000 per week. That's how the Instagram funnel works. So it's incredible. And you only spend, what did we say? $1,000, maybe $2,000 a week, which comes out to be $4,000 a month. To make, what would we say, $20,000, $40,000 a week? Or whatever you charge, you got to do the numbers, right? So finally, the last part is when they do book a sales call, you have to make sure, they're going to go through a qualification process, right? So they book on your calendar right here. They answer a few questions to qualify them, and don't be afraid to cancel calls on your calendar, okay? Because you definitely will get unqualified leads that book a call who are just looking for information, who are tire kickers, and you don't want to waste your time for them. We actually set up an automation for our clients to automatically cancel the unqualified calls so you don't waste your time, okay? Now, if they are qualified, they're going to get hooked into an automation. You don't have to do this yourself. They're going to get text messages like this. Hey, first name, emails. They're going to get about 3 or 4 emails prior to the call and a couple text messages just to remind them. That way there you can increase your show up rate as much as humanly possible. We even took it a step further where if they don't reply back yes, we automatically cancel the call because we have such a high call volume thanks to this $1 million IG funnel, okay? Now, finally, what's going to happen after they book the sales call is you obviously close it. And again, that comes down to 25 to 35% closing rate. Now, here's the real secret sauce, okay? If you really want to 10x your ads, let's get into retargeting. And I'm giving away some free gold right now, and it's so freaking easy to do. Okay, so what Instagram and Facebook is going to do is all these people that visited your profile, all the people you had conversations with, all the people that filled out your application form, all the people that booked sales calls. Facebook and Instagram is going to say, hey, let's show them your ad again. Right? It's going to show your ads to everyone who engaged, who liked, who commented, who booked a call, who messaged you, who landed on your landing page for pennies to the dollar. Because it can take people like 5 to 11 times to actually see or consume your content before they buy. This is where you can really run it up with your paid ads in the IG funnel to clean up the leads who didn't book calls for super low cost. They're a lot more inclined to opt into your stuff if they've already seen it in the past. Okay, so imagine if you had a system where you're able to have them, force them to see your stuff even though they don't want to see your stuff, right? So only 10% of your followers actually even see your content. Retargeting is going to force that other 90% that social media is stopping them to see, which is what's amazing about retargeting ads, right? And it's so easy to set up. So as you can see, I said, hey, Facebook, I want you to show this ad to all the IG people who engaged in the past 30 days, all my DMs, all of the people who engaged in the past 90 days, all the messages, all the people who are following, anybody who landed on our landing page, anybody who booked a call and submitted an app, so on and so forth. Okay. Now, this is the entire 7-figure system that we built that we can actually install into your business for you, ready to go, that you just copy and paste, plug and play. But I just want to show you the back end so you can get a clear context on this. And I call it the autopilot system. And in a second, I'm going to walk you through that and show you that whole back end system that I just showed you. But real quick, I just want to tell you a bit about me and my company and what we could do for you and what we could help you, how we can help you install this. Okay? Because you have 3 options right now. Number 1 is you can do it all by yourself. By now you have the strategy, and I'm going to go more in depth into the automations and how to really systemize this in a second. Number 2 is you can hire an agency to run the ads for you and push traffic for you, but I definitely would not suggest that because they don't teach you how to nurture leads. The systems, the automations, and what happens after you get the leads is just as important as when the leads come in. Number 3 is you can do it with me and my team, and we'll do most of the heavy lifting for you. So we'll show you literally everything we've done. We'll do a lot of the heavy lifting for you, and then we'll teach you how to run it without ever paying someone again. You'll literally license or copy and paste the entire system from beginning to end so that you have a money printing machine that gets you clients on demand without relying on posting content and your content going on deaf ears, not getting no leads, or messaging 100 people in hashtags all day. Okay. So again, I want to show you the entire 7-figure system that we built that we can install into your business. And it looks pretty complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. So this is exactly how you build a 7-figure coaching company. So we got traffic. They're coming in from IG ads and organic. They DM you a keyword to get the free training or get your program, or potentially get your program, we say, right? It adds them to that retargeting Facebook audience, okay, automatically without you doing anything. The auto bot responder is going to respond to them to collect their email and send them free trainings. What's going to happen there is you're going to nurture that lead because they're going to get hooked into an automation that sends them a 7-day email nurture sequence. They're going to start getting in conversation with you. The prospect's going to be added a tag so you can follow up with them or have your appointment setter follow up with them. And what we do is we place an appointment setter in your business so you don't even have to worry about that, buying you back more time. They then book a call, which hooks them into a new automation. It tags them so you know everybody who booked a call and what ad they came from, so on and so forth. Now, this is where a lot of coaches go wrong. After they book a call, they're just like, hey, sayonara, sucker, we'll see you on Tuesday, right? Instead, we're going to build out a thank you page, or you should build out a thank you page, which is a landing page with testimonials, a little bit of a homework video similar to this to warm them up prior to the call. It's going to send them SMS reminders, email reminders, and if they don't confirm their call, you're going to mark your calendar as available so you don't waste your time. After they book the call, you're either going to close the client, you're going to add the tag, and it's going to remove them from all workflows. If they don't show up, it's going to add them to a workflow. If they don't close, it's going to add them to a workflow to eventually nurture them into being a customer. This is how you build a 7-figure company. This is the autopilot system. This is the IG funnel that will help you accelerate in 2024. And as you can see, each thing has an automation built in for you, ready to roll. Now, like I mentioned, if you are interested in working with us into licensing this whole entire system, here's what you're going to get. Number one is our done for you hybrid ad system. So we'll set up and launch your IG and Facebook ads and the advertisements itself and teach you how to manage your campaign in as little as 20 minutes per day. No more relying on crappy ads agencies who never even sold coaching before. We're going to give you our done for you AI marketing software, which is all of these, automations built in for you. Okay. It's an all-in-one marketing, sales, client success platform so you can track, manage, and follow up all your leads using AI automation automatically using SMS, DMs, and email in as little as 30 minutes per week. You can follow up with thousands of people while you sleep. We're going to give you our proven appointment setter and VA training plus placement. So we're going to place a proven trained appointment setter from the U.S. commission base to book sales calls for you, and we guarantee they book sales calls within 30 days or we place them for free. You're going to get one-to-one coaching to build out this automated client acquisition machine so that you can automate with a personal coach that you can message pretty much 24/7, 5 days a week. And you're going to have a one-to-one call with them every single week as well. You're going to have community access with 170 plus entrepreneurs. You're going to have team building mastery. So we're going to expand your capacity and elevate your client satisfaction, because eventually you're going to run into the problem of fulfillment where you have so many clients you don't know what to do with it, which is a good problem to have. So we're going to cover how to train to get people, customer success managers in there, assistant coaches, making sure your business can handle that increased volume without compromising the quality of your service. We're going to give you sales mastery because sales is very important, right? We're going to give you our 7-figure SOPs. We're going to listen to your sales calls. We're going to train your team on how to close deals as well. And we're also going to give you, if you don't have a closer when you are ready, we'll go out and help you hire one as well. And then you're also going to get mastermind event tickets. So you're going to get 2 tickets to our mastermind events. Okay. It's a 4-month long mentorship. Okay. If you still need help, we'll keep you in there longer. Usually no additional costs. Like if we don't hit your targeted goal, we'll just keep you in there longer, because sometimes it does take a little bit longer than expected. But if you don't profit by that 4 months, you just don't pay. Simple as that. Okay. You'll get access to our community. I don't know if I mentioned this, all posting wins. You're going to be with over 170 entrepreneurs and coaches who are growing their coaching business and seeing those wins every single day. Now, like I mentioned, we are offering a guaranteed ROI. So if you're watching this video, if you join us, if you do not profit, you do not pay. But that's only if you book from this page, or if on the sales call you say the word autopilot, as the keyword on your call, we'll know exactly what it means. So what you need to do from here is either A, click the button below. You only get this guarantee if you watch this video, or message me the word autopilot, and that will allow for you to install this whole entire 7-figure funnel into your business for you, and we'll teach you how to manage and operate it without us. So hopefully looking forward to seeing you soon at one of the mastermind events, and take care. Peace.